Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mac, and now through Christmas, twice a week, we're doing bonus episodes. These are 5 Good News Christmas stories. Here's Aster Ireland.
A couple with a passion for Lego has crafted a wave of Yuletide spirit by constructing a wall, fireplace, and Christmas tree entirely from Lego bricks in their living room. For nearly 30 years, Mike Addis and Catherine Waitman have been delighting in the tradition of creating impressive Lego structures each holiday season. Their past masterpieces include a towering 21-foot model of London Bridge and a meticulous 12-foot replica of Ely Cathedral. This year, the ongoing extension work on their Cambridgeshire home sparked the inspiration to adorn a living room wall with a Lego facade, embellished with a Christmas tree, seasonal adornments, and even a fireplace, complete with a whimsical display of Santa's feet dangling down. Amongst the Lego decor, one can discover tiny mince pies, a matchbox, and candles with the illusion of flickering flames, all fashioned from the iconic interlocking blocks. Beyond the creative challenge, this project has an unexpected benefit. It's been an economical heat saver, thanks to the physical exertion involved in their nightly bricklaying sessions. Addis revealed that they dedicated 2 to 4 hours each evening for 2 months to bring their vision to life. "It's quite a social thing, and it keeps us warm too," Addis remarked. "You can't believe building Lego, which doesn't involve a lot of movement, would. But you could actually switch the heating off." The tactile activity of constantly reaching for pieces and assembling them kept them surprisingly warm, even negating the need for their wood burner in the chill. For their grand creation, the couple estimated a use of 400,000 Lego pieces, with a significant amount dedicated to ensuring the structural integrity of the brick wall. Despite their history of elaborate constructs, it was the Lego Christmas tree that posed the greatest challenge for Mike this year. "Imagine trying to create the shape of a tree in square blocks," said the retired economics professor. "In order to stand it upright, we had to build it into the wall. The wall itself is quite heavy and is tied to our curtain rod." Their Lego journey began when they crafted sculptures with their children, who, now grown, have moved beyond their Lego playing days. Yet, Mike and Catherine continue to build, keeping the family tradition alive in a grand block-by-block fashion. In Michigan, a simple act of kindness transformed the holiday season for many families. Chad Rose, finding himself with an extra Christmas tree, decided to post a free giveaway on Craigslist. The tree, originally a festive prop for a parade float, became a symbol of generosity as stories poured in, revealing the financial struggles faced by many during the holidays. Moved by their plight, Rose acquired an additional 40 trees, determined to ensure that no family would go without. Meanwhile, Ann Posant's offer to provide ornaments and trimmings for these trees exemplified the spirit of community and shared kindness, showcasing how one person's thoughtful gesture can inspire others to contribute to a cause that brings joy and warmth to many during the festive season. Last year on Christmas morning, the air was filled with excitement as 9-year-old Molly couldn't contain her happiness after unwrapping her gifts, a pair of insulated waders and a sifting basket. Little did she know that these gifts would soon lead her to a remarkable discovery. Her wish list was practical because it supported her aspiration to one day become a paleontologist. She had been fostering this dream through numerous fossil hunting expeditions with her father along the fossil-rich Calvert Cliffs of Chesapeake Bay, Maryland. Molly, along with her sister Natalie and their father Bruce, were unfazed by the chilly 10 degrees Fahrenheit weather that Christmas morning. At 9:30 a.m., with the enthusiasm only a child on Christmas can muster, Molly declared her intent to find a megalodon tooth, a declaration that felt like a promise. The low tide was an invitation to venture further into the water, and it wasn't long before Molly spotted what she had been searching for. Approaching her find, she couldn't help but think in awe of its size. With a combination of excitement and disbelief, she retrieved the tooth, her joyous shrieks confirming the significance of her discovery. A megalodon tooth, a vestige of a colossal prehistoric shark from 15 million years ago. now cradled in the hands of a young and aspiring scientist. Shoppers at a local Walmart were greeted with an unexpected holiday miracle when they returned to the store. In a remarkable act of generosity, an anonymous benefactor had stealthily visited the East Marlboro Walmart and settled every single outstanding Christmas layaway balance. Customers ready to make payments or pick up their on-hold items were astounded to learn that $29,000 worth of goods had been paid for during their absence. The spirit of Christmas was palpable as word spread through the store. Staff and shoppers alike were buzzing with excitement and disbelief over the secret Santa's deed. The generous individual had hoped to slip away unnoticed, but fate had a different plan. In a serendipitous encounter, he crossed paths with a woman who had directly benefited from his kindness. Overwhelmed with gratitude, she inquired about the name of her benefactor. Maintaining the festive guise, he replied with a twinkle in his eye, "Kris Kringle," before disappearing, leaving behind a trail of joy and holiday cheer. Ice and snow lashed against the office windows as an employee inside contemplated the perilous journey home. The route stretched 12 miles, marked by steep hills and dangerous bends, through a landscape now hostile with winter's touch. A silent prayer for safety was cast into the howling wind. Their trusty old green Blazer, usually dependable, now fought against the ice-encrusted road, bravely dodging the snowdrifts. Yet, on one of the steepest climbs, the vehicle struggled, its tires losing their battle against the slick ascent. It was then that the decision was made to engage the four-wheel drive, following the instructions given by a spouse for just such an emergency. The tires found their grip once more, and the peak of the hill seemed within reach. At the summit, however, the vehicle faltered and came to a halt. Despite efforts to engage the gears, the SUV remained immobile, besieged by the relentless storm. In the grip of this dire predicament, the hope for a good Samaritan to pass by was silently summoned. Miraculously, an old pickup truck appeared, driven by a young man whose presence in the small rural community had never been noted before. With a smile, he offered assistance, braving the icy onslaught to fix the four-wheel drive mechanism. His quick actions had the Blazer back on its path home in no time. Gratitude was expressed, and when asked if he was a local, the stranger simply replied with a vague, "Oh, over yonder." Left with a sense of wonder, the employee now had a profound belief in the existence of guardian angels. That's our Christmas feel-good roundup. 5 stories to warm your heart. Hats off to Johnny Mac for this guest spot. I'm Aster Ireland, hoping you carry the spirit of these tales with you today.